Hi, this is Dr. Simeon Roger, and I'm here today to talk about how to locate your lower Dantian, how to locate the ocean of energy. How do you do this? Because, a lot of people at the beginning will say, I don't really feel it. I can't, I can focus on a lot of parts of the body and I will feel something there, feel a physical sensation, but not so much with the lower Dantian. Now, if that's you, don't worry about it. It's a very, very common experience. In fact, that area, which even though it holds so much energy, that particular point or tightly defined point is not that sensitive. So here's what you can do. I'm going to give you an experiential way to find the lower Dantian. The first thing I want you to do is when you sit in meditation, after you've taken a few breaths and you're calm, the nervous system is calm, then focus your attention, take your mental attention and focus it on your navel. You'll find the navel is quite sensitive, and you'll be able to locate it with your mind pretty easily. It'll probably come across as a tingling sensation or something like that, but you'll be able to locate it pretty quickly and pretty easily. After you've done that, what you want to do is shift your attention to the point directly opposite the navel on your spine. This is called the door of life. So in other words, if this is the front of your body and your navel is here, and this is your spinal column, you want to go directly backward from the navel and go to that point that's directly opposite. It's called the door of life. So focus on the door of life. Spend a few minutes there, and you're going to find the door of life is also pretty sensitive. You're going to locate that one pretty easily too. And as you do that, you may notice that your breath seems to be coming in, perhaps into the navel and out, or into the door of life and out. And that's perfectly normal. You may also begin to feel there's some inherent connection, almost a physical or energetic connection between the navel and the door of life. And if that's what you feel, you're absolutely right, there is. This is an energy channel, and it's one of the easiest to feel in the body. You can feel it very directly. So you can spend a little time on that energy channel, but once you've done that, go back to the navel. And as you're focusing on the navel a little bit more, what you're going to find is there are other points that begin to almost energetically light up, a bit like a Christmas tree. The next one is lower down, quite a bit lower down, at the very bottom of the pubic bone. And that's the center of sexual energy in the human body. That one is going to light up as well with very similar sensation. You begin to notice it very strongly. So you can focus on that point for a few minutes as well. And as you do that, the next one is probably going to become quite evident. And that is the perineum. So the perineum, which is between the base of the genitals and the anus, or in other words, the very bottom of the torso, that's what you're going to feel next. So in other words, what you've done is you have several points that have lit up. After you've done that and you've located these through physical sensation, the next step has nothing to do with meditation. You want to go to Google Images. Go to Google Images and cut and paste, copy and paste an image of the human body, and some sort of any diagram of human anatomy from the side. Okay, from the side of the body. Doesn't matter whether this diagram is male or female anatomy or androgynous, doesn't matter for our purposes. What you want to do is just copy and paste that into, say, a Word document, print that document, then take a colored marker and map the points that you've discovered. So you'll have the navel, you'll have the sexual center, you'll have the perineum, you have the door of life. And as you diagram these, what you're going to notice is it forms almost something like a big pot. A big pot, or as the Taoists used to call it, a cauldron. And that's why the Taoists have referred to this as a cauldron in which this initial stage of internal alchemy takes place. Not a mystery anymore, is it? And so this entire cauldron really is what contains that vast ocean of energy. And within that ocean of energy, there is, of course, the specific point known as the lower Dantian, which tends to be traditionally more located in a tighter space. And that tighter space is traditionally a couple inches below the navel and about a third of the way in from the front of the body toward the back. So this will help you actually locate the lower Dantian, and you'll begin to feel this entire area and all the different energetic points in it. So as you do that exercise, you're actually bringing energy into the lower Dantian, And so it's a good exercise to repeat from time to time because it will make you more energetically sensitive to these very, very important parts of your body. And each of these parts is used in different ways in different Taoist exercises to cultivate health, immunity, and longevity. I'm Dr. Simeon Roger. Hope that helps you out. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.